Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how to draw and achieve a fluffy brow using two different methods. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome. Kindly like and subscribe. So first, what I would like to do is to brush the eyebrows. You brush it upward using edge control. Some people use got to be glue, some people use eyelash glue, but I prefer to use edge control, and I'll press it down with my hand. That way the brows will stick tightly together and I won't have to deal with the scattered brows. And that by doing that, your brows can last all day and night. You brush in an upward direction, and after brushing you will use a dry beauty blender to absorb all the oils in the brows. You are using a dry beauty blender. Why you are doing that? Because the edge control contains oil. There is oils in the edge control, and you don't want your eyebrows to be oily, so you have to absorb all the oils from it using beauty blender. So the first method I'm only applying a white translucent powder, and the second method I will apply foundation first, then a light shade of powder. I will mix it with the translucent powder, then apply on the brows. So I'll use a light shade of powder and the translucent powder mixed together, apply on the brows before I now move to drawing my brows. I'll use a Kerite brow gel for the first brow, then a pencil for the second brow. Now I'm moving to the upper part of the brow. When I get to the tip, I will shade the tip of her brow. She has this sparse soft brows. Her brows are not thick and they are not full, so you have to shade the tip of the brow like I'm doing now. Only the tip of her brow. Then I'll start creating an hair-like stroke, like I'm just creating an artificial hair. And remember, you don't want your brows scattered, so you have to draw the line upward, the direction that you brush your brow earlier with the whatever kind of glue you are using. You draw upward, just like drawing line, just to represent the hair. Then you draw upward. Make sure your brows are not too thick and the edge of your brow looks natural, it's not thick. Now I'll move to the second one. I'm using a pencil this time to draw it. Now I'll be shading only the tip of the brow, not the entire brow like I did with the first one. You can see I'm only shading the tip of the brow. Then I'll start creating the stroke. I'll start drawing the stroke upward. That way your brow won't scatter. Then I'll start highlighting. I'm using concealer 2 shades lighter than our skin tone for the lower part of the brow. For the upper part, I'll be using a concealer that is just 1 shade lighter than our skin tone. If you are using, let's say, okay, you are doing a full glam and you have applied your foundation and all that, what you use is is a foundation, a foundation in the person's skin tone to highlight the upper part of the brow. If you are doing a full glam, but for the lower part of the brow, for the upper part of the brow, I'm only using concealer that is a little bit, just a little bit lighter than our skin tone. Most time I use foundation, but because this is not like a full makeup, it's just a brow tutorial, I would like you to see it clearly. That is why I use concealer to shade lighter than our skin tone for the lower part of the brow, which is the same I will use when I'm doing a full glam. But for the upper part of the brow, I'll be using foundation in the person's skin shade. Now I'll move to the second one. Before I start highlighting, I'll create a stroke on the brows, just to make it look more fluffy. You can decide to do it and you can decide not to do it, but if you want, you can do it. You see, I didn't do on the first one, so if you want, you can do it, but it always come out very fine if you do it in the right way. Don't take concealer too much, and perhaps mistake occur and you take too much of the concealer and it appear too much on the brows. You can just run your pencil over it again, but always be careful not to take too much of the concealer so it will be neat. Drawing your pencil over and over again will just make it look kind of rough. I use same foundation, same concealer tone, which is two shades lighter than our skin tone rather, for the lower part of the brow, like I did with the first one. Then I blend with a blending brush, and I'm done highlighting the lower part just like I did with the first one. Now I'm done with the upper part too. I'm going to be blending it. When you draw your brows, always take a step backward and check the brows to make sure that the brows are equal. It is it's very normal if they are not equal. Perhaps the first one you draw is not as equal as the second one. What you just need to do is take a step backward, then look at the brows, compare them together and make sure that it is neat. Then you can adjust anything you want to adjust or correct any mistake that is there. Whenever I like my brow, I always like to use a blending brush to blend it. You can see I'm correcting the first brows, and that is all. Thanks for watching. I hope you're able to learn something from this video. I hope it is helpful. Kindly share, like and subscribe as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.